What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be opening up some more collectibles, some more Dark Souls, some more Elden Ring stuff. So yeah, when I ordered the nightreign collector's edition and the vinyl and the helmet, another thing did stand out to me on the store that I had to buy. So it was one big huge order from the Bandai Namco store, but these are actually made by a company called Nemesis. Now you may have seen them in stores before. They are handcrafted giftware and merchandise, and they do a lot of sort of steins and mugs and all those things in different brands. Like there's everything from Batman, Zelda, Elden Ring, Dark Souls. There's so much on their store. Go and check it out. Either way, we had to buy these from the Bandai Namco store, and these are the Dark Souls Goblet. So this one is a goblet and I have a tankard, and they're in the design of Smough and Ornstein from the Dark Souls game, from the original one. So let's get into this and see what it's like. These are going to be our new drinks, I think. Once we get these open tonight, we're going to be definitely playing some nightreign whilst drinking something out of this. I don't know what we have in. It might have to just be water, but we've got these ready for whenever we do have something in. So these are all handcrafted as well, and honestly I think this actually looks a lot better than what I even imagined, and it feels very premium as well. So I don't think there's anything else in the box besides the thing itself. So let's just have a quick look at this. Hand painted, high quality poly resin, and yeah, there's a front and a back view. So let's just get into the actual design of the thing themselves. So Smough and Ornstein, definitely one of the bosses, or both of the bosses, that give me the most pain when I was playing the original Dark Souls, which was my first Dark Souls game. This is the two bosses you fight at the same time, and we have the goblet for Ornstein, the knight with the lightning sword. So you can see his face there, super cool detail, and yeah, there's a little bit of info in there as well, I think. So there is inside it. I'm not sure the actual measurements, but you can take this out and wash it, I guess, and then put it back in as a branded logo in there. I don't think you can quite see it, but yeah, so it looks like you can take this little thing out and wash it. So on the back there we have what seems to be a ring as well with the lightning around it. So they've done a really good job of capturing the character of Ornstein on this thing, and I'm honestly impressed with this. This looks a lot better and feels a lot more premium than I thought it was going to be. With it being hand sculpted, that's even more impressive as well. So there we have the goblet for Ornstein, and now we're moving on to the chunky boy himself with the goblet for Smough, or Smough, however you pronounce it. Let me know your pronunciation of this big boy. So yeah, I would love to see lots more like this. So if you guys are watching it, Nemesis, now, I mean, this franchise is just ready for it. Dark Souls, Elden Ring, Bloodborne, Sekiro, Demon Souls, do one for every single character and I will buy them. So let's get this thing out. And this one is definitely a lot chunkier, and it's actually super heavy as well. So here we have the Smough. Please don't get me demonetized with those, but this is the Smough goblet, and this is super premium and heavy. Like, it feels so like it's made of gold or metal. It doesn't feel cheap or like plasticky. So not dishwasher safe. Keep that in mind if you're planning on picking up these. Clean the outer product with dry cloth only. So I suppose you're just supposed to take this thing out and wash it, and that is pretty hefty, that. So like I said, I'm not entirely sure on the measurements of what would be the best thing to put in here, but I guess anything could go in here. But that, look at that. So let's put these two together. Smough and Ornstein there, the dynamic duo. So we have the character obviously there on the front, and on the back you can see his gauntlet as well. So such awesome detail in these, and I'm really impressed actually. So definitely recommend checking out Nemesis now, and I would probably buy some more of these in the future as well. So what else is there on the store? I've had a look and I was just seeing some of them and I was like, wow, they look cool. They even have a Dark Souls Gwyn sand timer, which I never saw before, which was really cool. And moving on now to the last one, which I believe is probably the newest one they've done, and it's the only one in this game series so far. So we have one for Elden Ring, and this is Scourscourge, or Scourge, I'm not sure how to say that one, Radahn. So we have another goblet here in the design of Radahn, and this one looks really badass. They have like a display box, so if you wanted to like put them on a shelf or keep them intact, you could keep them in the box, but I mean, I'm going to be using this thing on the daily. So let's get this thing out and take a good look at it. Before I do that, I'm just going to look at what it says on the back here, because it has like a detail of all the different bits on it. Radahn's horse, Leonard, Leonard. Radahn's red mane helm, gravity magic symbol, line armor, and great words. So they've put a lot of detail into these and making them feel like the character themselves. It's not just like a little cheap knockoff. They've really put the work in, and with it all being handcrafted, it's just awesome to see. And like I said, I would buy so many of these if they did them in this. Give me some Resident Evil ones. I would love to see like the Tyrant or the zombie from Resident Evil. Please make them. Silent Hill, I will do it. And once again, very impressed with this just by looking at it and holding it. So we have Radahn's mask there, or his helmet on the front, with, like I said, the magic symbol of the spell he probably uses there. The handle, I really love that. It's like his weird horse tail thing, spiky thing. It's been a while since I've seen that boss, but look at that. It's so cool. Once again, I just got to say how impressed I am by this. Like, I just did not expect it to look this good. So we have like the shield there, and even on like the bottom there's like a little rim around it with his two swords as well. So these are super awesome. So if you haven't checked out Nemesis now, please do. It's not a sponsored video. I bought these. I just really like the look of them. So does this one come out? It does. So it's probably about the same size, I think, as the one from the Smough Tankard. So at least we can both sort of play some jolly cooperation whilst... Oh! Drop my finger in there. Ah. Oh! Be careful when you put that in. I just squashed my thumb in there. It is quite tight because there's like rubber things on it, but a symbol there of the runes. So there we have it. That's all three of them. Two of these steins. Bottoms up. Flagons up. So thanks for watching, guys. Let me know your thoughts on these in the comment section. Would you like these as your drinking apparel or just on your soul shelf? One for the collection. Let me know what would you like to see in terms of other franchises. Do Lord of the Rings and all kinds on there, which look really awesome. What would be your ideal Tankard or Goblet for these guys to do? What gaming series? Even I would love to some horror stuff like a Xenomorph, Predator. I would get it all. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section. Subscribe if this is the first time checking out my channel and you haven't seen any of my other content, and I will see you in the next video.